In Springfield, state lawmakers are still working out the details of a billion-dollar tax package with just a few hours left in the legislative session. Taman Bradley is not with me. He's live at the state capitol this evening with details. Taman.
Hey, Jackie, good evening. So glad to be joining you tonight on the stream. Lawmakers are here this Saturday night, and so am I. All day long, they've been coming and going, sitting for debates and votes, and also headed to committee meetings and their caucus meetings. All right, so let's start with the budget. To make their $55.2 billion spending plan work, Democrats are finalizing cuts and tax increases. Their ideas include an amnesty program to collect more money from delinquent tax filers, increasing taxes on gambling, tobacco and vape products, and they want to tax large transnational corporations that store assets overseas. On the savings side, the budget cuts funding for health insurance for undocumented residents between the ages of 42 and 64. It's a controversial decision for the Democratic majority, but it's expected to save more than $300 million. Lawmakers will boost funding for K-12 education by $307 million, but they're cutting a grant program for high property tax, low real estate value districts. In added revenue, lawmakers will provide more special grants for safety net hospitals that are known to treat uninsured patients, as well as an 80-cent per hour wage increase for developmental disability professionals. Also slipped into the legislation, 5% pay raises for lawmakers. That's tied to inflation. Now, as you might imagine, Jackie, Republicans say they find the state spending appalling, while Democrats say it's necessary given federal uncertainty.
Governor Pritzker's 6 years in office, he has increased state spending by 40%. There are very few households, very few families that have had their income increase 40% over that 6 years.
The reality is we are still climbing out of the hollowing out of state government, which occurred during the previous administration. The challenges which exist or have existed are only being exacerbated by action at the federal level.
In the controversial category, the House passed a bill that would allow terminally ill people to get medical aid in dying. Floor debate in the House Thursday night was passionate. This afternoon, a Senate committee skipped addressing the bill, so we'll see if it's raised again before midnight. Lawmakers signed off on a bill that Democrats say will control the rising costs of prescription drugs and help small pharmacies. The Prescription Drug Affordability Act imposes new fees on pharmacy benefit managers. There is concerns PBMs raise the costs of prescription drugs. A measure that would allow eligible high school students to receive direct admission to public universities based on academic performance is headed to the governor's desk. And an important one to the governor, lawmakers have moved to further enshrine Illinois as an island of reproductive rights, passing bills to expand protection for healthcare professionals and expand access for students on college campuses. Now, we are waiting to see what happens with transit. Chicago area transit agencies say that they need a massive bailout. Lawmakers in one of the chambers passed reform, waiting to move that over to the other chamber, but to get them the $1.5 billion that they're proposing, lawmakers are suggesting spending about half of that, and they want to do it through new taxes on tolls that people pay to drive on Illinois highways and expressways, as well as increasing the ride share tax. Now, Uber has taken to warning customers today, blasting out to their customers that this is a possibility. So we'll see if any of that passes before midnight. We'll have an update on our TV channel for you later on, Jackie. Back to you.